Okay, so ace 10 here, you're on the button and we've got a poster. Well, that's weird. Let me refresh this hand here. Bunch of limpers, a min raise, and with ace 10 on the button, I'm probably just folding. There's just so many limpers. There's too much action for such a marginal hand like ace 10. You do have position. So, I mean, if you wanted to just say, look, I'm taking this down now and put out there like a buck 20, that's fine. Otherwise, you're folding. And then you do a min bet kind of right back at him, which I really dislike. So, you know, if you wanted to 3-bet there and take it down, that's great. Otherwise, that's fold. So everyone folds, he calls. We're putting him on a big hand now since he's min bet and now called. You do flop top pair, but again, are you ahead? That whole situation. He checks, EC bet, which is good, and he raises you. So at this point, I'm really not buying what he's telling me. Like, he's just screaming that he has a big hand. So I'm probably just letting this go, and that's what you do. So yeah, I think you were way behind there, so that's fine. Okay, ace king in the small blind, and everyone limps into you, so you're raising 50, 60, 70, 80 cents here, which you do. Great job. And this guy limp 3-bets you, which I've seen bad players do recently, and I've only been seeing them really do it with aces and kings, but I did see a couple people do it with ace queen and ace king. So those 4 hands are basically the range I'm putting him on, because that's all I've ever seen someone do this with. It sucks, but when you have ace king, you probably just want to get it in against this guy. Let's see, I didn't see his stack. Yeah, you're getting it in. Oh, I guess he just goes all in. So it's definitely a call. He calls, which is odd. And so this guy is limp called, and I'm probably throwing in a raise here, and just isolate yourself. You take down this guy's money for one thing, and then you're isolating him. You know, even if you're beat, you can't lose anything more than the buck 55. So I'm probably raising again to 4. A call here, your head's up, out of position, which I mean could be fine. So you make the call, and unfortunately it's queen high, which is, and when you get ace king and the flop's queen 9-4 and you're multi-way, you're just thinking great. Like, so the good thing is you have overs. The bad thing is someone probably flopped that queen, and you check and he checks, so that's good. And the 7 comes. It's not a card to bet. No one's gonna believe you unless, I mean, it's not a good thing for you to have unless you have pocket 7s. And you check, and he bets 90 cents into 585. You're not really getting pot odds to call this, unfortunately. You only have 2 overs, so you're drawing 6 cards. It's just time to, unfortunately, you know, grit it out and just say, you know, this sucks, and fold, because you're kind of just throwing your money away. Even if, I mean, it's just sad, but the reality of the situation. You do call. I'm guessing you just couldn't give it up. The flush completes. There's a straight draw out there, and you check, and he bets $3, and so certainly you're getting out of the way this time. And so he takes that down. He shows 10s, and he showed ace queen. So there you go. Okay, this will be our last hand, and the video's gotten kind of long here, but hopefully it's been good. It's been good. It has been good. What am I saying? So 55 in an unraised pot. I tend to raise all pocket pairs at the micro stakes. I've definitely heard, and rightfully so, that you should be folding 6s, 5s, 4s, 3s, and 2s in under the gun and under the gun +1. But yeah, I've seen it played both ways and played just fine at these micro stakes. Even limp calling with your pocket pair, just because you typically always get paid off for your sets. You know, especially 10 to limp, it's fine. So that's what you do. Limp in, someone makes a raise, couple callers. So I mean, this is a good situation. You're multi-way. You're getting great odds, and you hit your set. So the good news is that you hit your set. The multiple bad news here is that you hit bottom set, which is, I mean, okay. The second bad news is that this is a very, very coordinated board, so anyone with a 6 is not going away. Third bad news, you know, roots from the second in that there's a flush draw out there. and then everything else is good news in terms of like nines through aces is going to stack off here with overs, and you've got a set and you're way ahead. You check, and you check, and he checks, and the original razor checks. So good job not donk betting your set, which is a usual dead giveaway, but a bad card turns. When you're multi-way like this, the good news is that no one's going to go away with the draw. The bad news is that someone might have hit it, and this is again very coordinated. Any 9 now is also on an open-ended draw. 2 hearts make a flush that beats you, and you're just drawn to a boat. So $60 into 225 here. I would raise this and pie to $1.80, because certainly, let's see, what does he have left? 850. If someone has the flush, you're going to be able to get away because they're just going to raise you again. And if someone's on a draw, they're going to call you, and then you can get more money on the river, assuming that they don't hit it. So I like a nice raise to $1.80, or even $2 here. And you min raise to $1.20, which I don't like at all. It's the wrong raise amount. You're still giving odds to everyone to keep with it. So that's not what you wanted. Your set's very vulnerable at this point, if it's not already beat. And so he calls. So we're probably putting him on a draw, but I wouldn't put it out of the realm of possibility that a flush would be kind of being slow played here. The 3 comes, so the bad news is that you don't have your flush beat, and he checks, and so at this point you're probably ahead, and I don't mind a dollar or two. So you bet $2, and he shoves. So this is the situation that just really, really sucks. You look at your table stats, he's a 3-5-1. He's tight and passive, and he's only doing this with the nuts. He really is. I know it's horrible. I know you have a set, and I've been through this many times, and I even lost a stack at 100 no limit in this almost very same case scenario, only it was at the flop. A player like this only is doing this with the nuts. He's got pocket tens. He's got a flush. I'm putting him on nothing else. So some people really just say you just never should fold a set ever. But if this guy was a 30-15, I'm calling this all day long. But the fact that he's a 30-15, it's just it's a horrible situation. It's a really tough fold. I'm on the fence on it, but I'd probably fold this. So you make the call, and he shows the nut flush. So tough hand. Don't beat yourself up about that one, but next time, keep in mind those stats are there to help you, and a player like this just is always just shoving with the nuts. So otherwise, Custo, you did great. I thought for a first session this was wonderful, and your great hands were played wonderfully. You took some coolers, which I didn't really show. There's no point. I just watched the limp calling with those speculative hands in the first 2 positions. You don't want to be doing that. And otherwise, nice job, and I'll see you next time. This is Sean for Tight Poker on the Custo tutorial project.